Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Same target, it's Jacobs again. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Love. He'll try and do this himself. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 65 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. Love now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Quick throw there is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Love. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 47-yard line.
Throwing. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 50, it's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 50 yards. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Gone. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. A beautiful spin and room to run. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go.